Well, hello, viewers and viewettes. It is Sidelines Week 4 with me, Jay Birdie, these two degenerate scumbags, Tangeray, the beige bandit, and
Hold on.
brown boy, Roman Too Raw. And then we have our fabulous producer, Adolfo, AD, as they know him in the streets. Welcome back, Week 4. It must be Thursday.
Gotta be.
It's got to be Thursday. What day is it, Tang? Do you know what day it is?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
That's why we're all here. We're all here. We all got smiles on our faces for the most part. Gabe's fucking eating a chalupa. He wishes it was a Diddy Lupa, but it's not. He's got.
I wish it was a W, like fucking my boy Winston.
Hopefully you guys get one tonight. Hopefully you guys get one tonight.
Oh, that's free.
It might not be.
Yeah.
Who knows? Might not be.
No.
I'd call it free.
I say Giants. Giants by 2 touchdowns.
We might get like a game-winning field goal.
Maybe.
Come on now.
But Dak's got to kick it. He gets paid enough. He got to kick the field goals too.
For real. Yeah. We had a nice little week last week, starting off with the.
Well, most of our teams did.
Hour.
Yeah.
The Jets got the big dub, 24-3 against the Patriots. Giants beat the Browns 21-15. Eagles beat the Saints, stopped their little win streak they had going, 15-12. Vikings beat the Texans 34-7.
Vikings are a good team.
Bronquitos get the W over the Buccaneers 26-7. Packers get the dub over the Titans 30-14. Excuse me. The Bears lose to the Colts 21-16.
Bears terrible.
I don't know about that Caleb Williams guy.
Not that great either.
He's fine, dude.
Hey.
Not that great, dude.
Chargers fall short to the Steelers 20-10.
Got the W. Got the fucking W. We got a W, dude. We're the best defense in the league. If our offense can get better and better every week, we'll be a contender.
Also undefeated.
We are undefeated, and we beat 2 pretty good teams.
And then the Seahawks beat the Dolphins 24-3. Panthers, Andy Dalton, right? Andy Dalton.
The Red Rocket.
Gets the W against the Raiders 36-22. The Rams beat the 49ers 27-24.
Andy Dalton matches AD's head microphone. It might as well be the same thing.
In a way. Lions get the dub 20-13. The Ravens spanked the Cowboys 28-25, and I say spanked even though it's a 3-point game. They were getting spanked right up to the fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden they want to actually play football when you don't have any time left.
The one game of this season I needed you guys to win, and you couldn't pull it off.
That's Jerry Jones. That's the finished product of Jerry Jones. That's all in. That's what all in gets you, right there.
Yeah, it's your year.
Chiefs beat the Falcons 22-17. Jaguars get spanked by the Bills 47-10. And the Commanders come out and beat Joe Shiesty 38-33.
That quarterback over there is gonna have a good future.
Not a bad quarterback. He came from Washington, right? Or was it LSU?
No. LSU.
He had a good game. That's the first time I got to see him play a game, so he did very well.
He's cold, man.
He is. He's good. He's good.
But they always kind of start out like that, no?
No.
No. Who's who played there last year?
You have
Caucasian man
at quarterback. That sums it up.
No, they played for Washington last year, dude.
You got it. Come on.
It's Sam something, I think.
Yeah, you're right there.
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell. They were riding his meat in the beginning of the season last year, and then it all just fell apart.
No, but I mean the team isn't that great, but this quarterback is good. You give him, you give him 3 years, it might be the best team in that division.
Fair.
If you give them the name back, they'll be the best.
Yeah. Snap.
Commanders ain't ever gonna have it. Stop.
No, you might as well call. I should have called them the Gladiators.
Listen,
A
first of
little
all,
bit
y'all
more
gonna stop the
respectable.
trolling right now, dude. Stop.
It's not gonna be the Stars.
No,
Hell no.
the Washington Romans.
I mean, right now,
Disrespectful.
the Commanders and the Cowboys are fighting for first. You know, we don't acknowledge the Eagles.
They're on their way out. Don't worry.
Tough crowd.
No more tush push over there. Jason Kelsey retired.
Yeah, but Diddy's looking for a job.
No, he's got it already. He's a wide receiver right now.
Oh no.
Catching ball.
He's all state.
We're not gonna continue with this.
Woo.
Go down the list.
He's doing his best Aaron Hernandez cosplay. See if it ends the same.
Well, speaking of quarterbacks, Andy Dalton took over last week under center for the Panthers at the W over the Raiders 36-22. Do y'all feel like Bryce Young was the problem?
Yeah, but the team's also terrible. Yeah. Not the problem, but a problem.
Hey, Bryce Young? I thought
Yeah, for sure.
I thought for what he's given, he's showed some signs of potential.
Let's see. Let's break it down here and see if he had any potential in the NFL. Because I don't think so. I think he's another waste of talent. He looks like a quarterback that they want, and they're like, "Oh, we'll go with that kid." He has an average quarterback rating of 44.1. He's thrown 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for 245 yards in
This
2
season.
games. Yeah. So
It's
if you see potential in those numbers,
You're
Let me
playing
know.
for the Carolina Panthers.
hey
It's
man,
fine.
this dude just threw 3 touchdowns and 300 yards.
Because he has nothing to lose. He's just slinging it.
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
should just, yeah. I mean, what does Bryce Young have to lose?
He's got to make it to his next paycheck, dude. His next contract signing.
Nah, he's
I mean,
not
if
gonna
we're
make it
being
that
if
far
we're
anyway.
being honest, I mean, Andy Dalton has no other choice but to play like that. I mean, he's only been in the league for how many years?
A lot. He got beat up by the Steelers for his whole career, dude. What do you want? And the Ravens.
And played for the Cowboys, got beat up on there too, brother.
Yeah, but that team sucks too.
Yeah, he's just gone down a spiral to where now he plays for the Carolina Panthers as a backup and now starting.
Speaking of Carolina Panthers, you hear what Cam Newton said about Eli Manning? He said
Oh, what did he say?
if Eli makes the Hall of Fame, I deserve 2 gold jackets. Oh, Cam Newton's
That's not the
delusional.
same.
He's delusional.
Yeah.
No, not at all. He also thinks
He's reaching his mark.
thinks he can start for 25 NFL franchises right now.
If that was the
I
case,
believe
he'd be
it.
started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said besides the franchise guys that are already there, he could walk on and take anybody else's job.
Why isn't that the case?
I
Exactly.
believe it. Because he's
Why-
making more money doing the other thing right now.
What is the other thing he's doing? Podcasting?
Podcast, gaming,
He plays games.
dude. Anyways, there's a
Can't be that
slide
good.
of Bryce Young. Oh, he'd smoke your shit. But with the same amount of starts as Trevor Lawrence, their stats are completely identical. And everyone thinks Trevor Lawrence is the future still.
I don't think that's the case either. I give him 2 more seasons as a starter.
So Bryce Young is fine, dude. Dude, he played for Bama. Come on.
Bryce Young is
Outside.
going to be like Geno Smith. He's going to show up somewhere as a starter 10 years
hell
from now,
no.
and we're going to be like, no, Bryce Young starts for the Titans.
Geno Smith is ass.
I think he'd be
What
a lot
ass?
better anywhere else.
I mean, I would be a better quarterback anywhere else.
No.
You can put
I've seen you throw a football.
You can put prime TB right there and that team right now. And they win 4 games.
Sure about that?
Yes.
No.
Can you name 5 Panthers?
Oh, yeah.
The hell?
I mean, as a whole, they're pretty bad.
They're bad.
It's gotten to the point I don't even watch.
Bad franchise
Whatsoever.
Yeah. They went to the Super Bowl one year just to get smacked.
Yeah, but I mean, with Cam, they had a decent squad. And then
By who, Tang? Who smacked them?
Who smacked who?
Panthers Super Bowl.
Von Miller.
That
and the greatest defense of all time.
No.
Without his glasses on.
No. I met Von Miller once.
Maybe second.
Nice guy.
Where did you meet him?
At the Pro Bowl.
Ravens.
At the Pro Bowl.
Oh. Did he have his glasses on?
Yes. Yes, he did. I have a picture. I'll send it to you guys.
I'm sending it to us, dude. Post it.
Same day. I'll tag the show. Yeah.
It's old.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Well, what do you think the future is for maybe Andy Dalton after getting that nice little start?
What's Joe Flacco doing now?
Probably taking a nap somewhere.
Same thing.
Think so?
Yeah.
You don't think they try to invest into Andy Dalton, put a team around him?
Would you invest into Andy Dalton and put a team around him?
Me personally, no.
We didn't even have to pay you to make that decision.
Tang?
Hell no.
So what is really? I mean, what do you think their goal is by? I guess starting Andy Dalton just to win a couple games.
Well, I mean, and you have him there
win
to
a
help.
Couple, fill the stadium a little bit.
Have him there to help Bryce Young. With all the extra shit that coaches can't teach you.
There is no
more like an experience. And put him under his wing.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like the Russell Wilson, Justin Fields situation. I also don't think Russell Wilson ever was hurt. So,
yeah, I've been seeing this kind of a.
Yeah. I think it was a saving face thing, because the Broncos already pay him all this fucking money. We're paying him like $2 million. You mark him as you tell the world he's going to be your starter. Get the veteran, let the world think he's starting. A couple days before the first game, he's hurt. We're putting in Justin Fields. If Justin Fields wouldn't have worked out, Russell Wilson starts the next week. He's winning. Russ sits on the sideline. Mike Tomlin said today, I'm not even going to name Justin Fields as my starter. He's playing well right now. Why would I ruin anything? He told the media, I'm not here to make you comfortable.
Mike Tomlin, you got to respect it, man. I like how he is with the media.
Yeah, he's Tomlinisms, dude.
That was another time where they were talking about something that was going on in the locker room. And he's like, with all due respect, it's none of your business. Mm-hmm. On the locker room.
Yeah, because like certain franchises, like the Yankees, the Steelers, they don't allow the team stuff to leave the team.
Which it shouldn't.
And if it does, you're cut.
Or fined.
No, you're more like cut. You're more time to go, dude. Antonio Brown was caught on live in the locker room while Mike Tomlin was yelling at the team. He wasn't Steeler much longer after that.
I mean,
Juju Smith-Schuster was a fucking distraction.
Worse than you guys could have did.
Not really, dude. Look what happened to him after the fact.
I think y'all could have got a ring if y'all would have kept Antonio Brown around Big Ben just a little bit longer.
I mean, look what happened after the fact, dude. He wasn't okay.
They had like 2 years. After the 2 years, it was over.
He wasn't broke. Just fractured.
But that's what keeps a franchise in the contention. Like, obviously, you need the talent and everything, but everybody's got to know nobody's bigger than the franchise.
Yeah.
Nobody's bigger than the man who sits in the booth who has his name on the checks.
Granted. But I mean, come on. He's fucking Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he's the best receiver in the last 10 years. Top 5 from 2000 to now.
Stop it. Don't make that face, dude.
Hey.
You don't think that's the truth, dude?
I didn't say that.
Give me your top 5.
No.
You're making a face.
Give me your top 5 receivers from 2000.
Des Bryant.
Top 10.
Ball, bro. That was a catch.
Top 10. Top 5 receivers since 2000, dude.
Des Bryant.
Steve Smith, Larry Fitzgerald, Antonio Brown, Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson, you should start off with.
Nah, this isn't in any particular order. Larry Fitzgerald did more in his career than Calvin Johnson did. Calvin was just more talented. So it depends on how you weigh.
It's kind of hard to do things when they're putting damn near 3 people on you.
He still did things, though.
Exactly.
And actually, all bias aside, I'd take Larry Fitzgerald out of there, and then it's T.O. and Randy Moss. And there's your top 5 from 2000.
There's no here, nor there. I want to get to my favorite part of the segment. Fantasy things.
Favorite, huh? That's crazy.
My favorite.
Last week it was Birdie's Bookies.
Hey.
Last week it was Birdie's Bookies.
You switching up, dude.
Yeah.
Man, y'all know what it is, bro.
Fluid.
This week, boy, we got 50 Cent, Many Men, Brian Robinson Jr., the dude that got shot and came back just as fine. You know what I mean? Running back, Washington Commanders. Obviously, they're going to be playing the Arizona Cardinals this week, which, you know, decent matchup, kind of tough, kind of not. They're mid. But Austin Eckler, the original starting running back, is out, so throw him in. And the Arizona Cardinals,
Chargers, right?
He did. And the Arizona Cardinals did just lose a defensive lineman, their big dog in the middle, so it should open up a whole bunch of running lanes for Brian. And it's Jaden Daniels and Kyler Murray. It's going looking to be a shootout. You know, more points for everyone. So start Brian Robinson Jr., man. That's all there is to it, dude. Cut, point blank, period, and scene. You know what I mean?
And scene.
Let's go win some fantasy games, man.
How'd you do last week?
Huh?
How'd you do last week, dude?
Amazing.
There's a reason to bring it up, dude. You went 3-3.
No.
4-2.
5-1.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that one that have you won in that league yet?
No.
For our folks at home, who did you hit on and who did you miss?
When you got 6 teams, you have a little bit of everyone. All right. So technically, my biggest hit was the Packers defense. So just a little tip for y'all throughout the rest of the season: whoever the Titans are playing, pick that defense. Okay, trust me. They got me 33 points.
33.
Those are Chris Boswell numbers.
Yeah.
Those are Chris Boswell numbers.
I think I had 26 week 1. I was like, what the hell? But you know what I mean?
How did your last week's pick do?
You know, depends on the type of league. Depends on the league. If you're in a tough league, you know,
Tag is so media
14, 16 man league, you know, he did all right. If you're in an 8-man league, no.
It should have been
not an 8-man, not an 8-man. Yeah. But you know, them deep leagues that the professionals play, yeah, he was good.
What do you think about starting Ezekiel Elliott this week?
No.
No, against the Giants.
Maybe if you could start all.
You don't think he's good for 2 tutties?
There's a yes and a no. The no side of me is saying the Giants, they upgraded their defense off season, and it's just they're slow right now. They're slow. You can't favorite and start him. But 13 of the last 14 meetings, the Cowboys have whooped up on the Giants. So you could see the Cowboys go up by 21 first half, and they're just running the ball the second half. And that just means volume for Zeke. You know.
They also have a multiple running back situation.
But it's a new year. It's a new year.
Since the season started, I don't think all 3 running backs combined have even accounted for maybe over 150 yards of offense.
Well, haven't you guys been playing from behind a lot?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Granted, but you have 3 running backs.
Yeah. You're only using them one at a time. So regardless, if you rush for 150 yards and you divide that by 3, it's 50 yards a person.
And they're not even putting that out.
Yeah, because they can't. When you're down by 2 touchdowns, you don't run the ball.
They have been because who was it? When we played the Saints, I believe, they started because they couldn't get the run going. They were starting to press the ball more towards CeeDee Lamb, which they did last year against the Packers. And it's just when all else fails, everything just falls apart. Like you have to get the running game going.
He gets his numbers. That's
He
all I
gets it,
care
but
about.
at the same time, it's just completely readable. Like as soon as you stop the run, if you're playing the Cowboys, as soon as you stop the run, all you got to look for is CD, maybe Brandon Cooks.
So listen, we're going into the 4th week. The Cowboys have only attempted to rush 62 times with 3 running backs. That's 20 carries a game divided by 3. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that have attempted to rush the ball this year. 8 with 62 attempts.
It's not good, dude. Not looking good at all.
Zeke's only touched the ball 19 times.
Also, why we're not starting Zeke.
Yeah.
Don't start that guy. Don't do it.
Speaking of Zeke and the Bow Boys,
Ezekiel Elliott jersey, Shane.
Thursday night football tonight. Cowboys are in New York, MetLife Stadium.
Cowboys are not in New York.
Yeah, they are.
No,
MetLife?
they're in Jersey, dude.
I apologize.
Don't disrespect that ever again, dude. And broke teams left because they couldn't afford the property tax.
Looked like Paulie and Vinny from the Jersey Shore.
Meatballs.
Did they still have Tommy Cutlets over there? They cut him.
I think they cut him, dude. Either that, he's a backup. I mean, I don't know why they would do that.
He wasn't good at ball.
He was better than Daniel Jones.
No, not necessarily. Daniel Jones is an okay quarterback, dude. That team is
less than okay.
That team is really bad. Really bad.
Oh, Daniel
He
Jones
is really bad.
Exactly.
It's not good,
like,
dude.
Madden starts you out.
He is asshole.
Let's just say if it was at a 60 overall, he'd be like a 59. No badges.
Who was supposed to go instead of Daniel Jones?
I mean, in the draft?
Yeah. I remember it was going to be so high.
He's a 70 in Madden.
We'd have had Saquon.
He paid somebody.
Quarterback.
He paid somebody. He said, "Yo, give me like an extra 5, please."
I wonder if these are lowest rated. The 2019 draft.
My question is, how significant is the win to either team? Cowboys coming off a 2-game loss streak to the Saints and the Ravens, and the Giants is just, what are they, 0-3 right now?
1-2.
It definitely, the game definitely.
Oh yeah, they just beat the Browns.
The game definitely means more to you guys.
I say this is insignificant at all. This is. There's nothing riding on this, dude. If Giants win, okay, they get 2 more wins on the year. If you guys win, you beat the Giants. Like, that's the least of your worries, anyways.
Situation, right?
But
then it's like if Dallas loses,
oh, you guys are cooked.
Cooked, dude.
It's gonna be all over again. Instead of having messages for your birthday, you're gonna have more messages that the Cowboys lost.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it puts us. Yeah, I mean it puts us at the bottom of the division. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Devin Bush was drafted after Daniel Jones. Fun fact.
That's right.
Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, was drafted after fucking Daniel Jones. I mean,
I wanted Dwayne to go to the Giants.
In hindsight, I guess in hindsight, Daniel Jones is better than
I mean,
Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah. All right, Pete.
Yeah, he was a Steeler.
Hey, you're welcome for Devin Bush.
Yeah.
We gave y'all the pick.
So who else
and
was
did
drafted?
nothing with it. That's okay, though.
It's a pretty stacked draft class, though. Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa.
Old Nick Bosa.
Oh, damn.
Debo and AJ Brown and DJ Metcalf.
Jeffrey, Dexter, Brian. Dang.
Debo was a 36th overall. AJ Brown was a 51st overall. And DK was a 64th overall. All went way after Daniel Jones.
These are some dogs.
Yeah, dude. Number 1 pick that year is Kyler Murray. Number 2, Nick Bosa. And then Quinnen Williams, number 3.
Bless you. Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you. One of the greatest interviews
Love
of all
that
time.
It's hilarious. I even watched him on Hard Knocks. He's hilarious.
I think that's better than the they had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
That's undefeated. Undefeated.
Y'all like any of these matchups for the rest of the week?
Let's find out.
I have it saved right here. Yeah,
What's big? What's not?
Bengals, Panthers.
Green Bay, Minnesota. Green Bay, Minnesota is gonna be a fun game to watch.
Is it?
It'll be a fun game to watch.
It'll be all right.
Minnesota's got the number 2 defense in the league.
Sam Darnold and Malik Willis, fucking bangers.
Bronchitos and the Jets. The Bronchitos got it in them.
We've done our thing against Aaron Rodgers.
Buffalo, Baltimore. This will be a good game too.
I think that one might be a high score game.
That's a fun Sunday night.
I mean, even watching the Ravens beat down on my Cowboys last week is kind of crazy because the Cowboys were getting some questionable calls at the end, which led Lamar Jackson to turn to the camera, and they even picked up the audio. He said, "Stop cheating us, bro."
Speaking of questionable calls,
he goes on to pull the fake jet pass and runs a good 11-12 yards for the first down to seal the game.
Speaking of terrible calls, how do we feel about that Chiefs no call in the end zone?
Say what now?
The Chiefs play pass interference no call in the end zone that's been like the head of the top of everything.
And the referee in the area is like looking dead at him. No call.
He just let him tackle him, dude.
Don't mess with it.
And even the coach from the other team, he literally said, he's like, to sum it up, he's like, I'm not dumb enough to speak out in the media.
I like my check.
Like, and I'm getting no better than that. And it's kind of crazy because that's literally what the league's come to now. Like, even though, like, if you watch that playback, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but they've always been like that, though. You don't question the referees. You don't question the officiating.
I mean, it still goes to show, like, you can't really complain about referee calls. Just don't let the game get that close to where it comes.
That's always what you say, right? But I mean, sometimes the games are that competitive. That's sometimes the games are that competitive.
Cost that game. It costs the game for a missed call.
And like if the Chiefs are playing the Panthers and then the Panthers lose because of a bad call, the Chiefs were supposed to win that game anyway. You know what I mean?
But it's that chance that they could have won had the call been made.
I just always hate how if that were to happen in the first or second quarter, that'd be called. But because it was at the end of the game, they say let him play. But
let him play.
Keep it the same.
Yeah, and he tackled him.
Exactly.
Let him play.
Like that's what the ref was thinking in his head. He's all like, I'll just let it play. I'll let it. It's end of the game. It's too, it's crunch time. Let him play. Like,
no, there's somewhere
the Chiefs.
They get a little chippy. They get a little chippy, but that was just
he tackled him.
Call it at the start. Call it at the end too.
Yeah, you should. I think the call should be called tighter at the end.
Yeah, that is true. You have to
sometimes I do like when the receiver and the DBs hand fight. You know what I mean? Like if they're both hand fighting, let it rock.
Like it sucks for us, but throw the flag anyways, and we'll review it. Review it for 5 minutes if you have to. Just get it right.
Yeah,
like it sucks for us, but whatever. I'd rather have the actual outcome of the game.
But like if you have a little hand fighting going on, but if the receiver's trying to pick his hands up to catch the ball now, and that DB's got his arm pinned, that's PI.
The DB's not even looking at the ball, so he can't go for the ball. He's allowed to go for the ball, but if he's not looking at the ball, he's not going for the ball.
And I also don't like that if the receiver is behind the DB and he reaches over him to catch it, it's not offensive pass interference. But if the corner is behind the receiver and he reaches over the receiver for the pick, it's PI.
They're busted, dude. All the way busted.
Questionable.
I've also heard that the NFL should ban 2 high safeties.
What?
That was Who is that old guy on ESPN?
Merv or whatever.
That dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He said that because they're not getting enough scoring in the NFL. He said that's going to be an issue.
That dude thinks Allen Iverson is a great
enough
player of all
scoring.
time. Like, all right, stop.
The Saints came out the first 2 games and scored like almost 100 points.
But they were like his point was he like named all the star receivers, like all the Pro Bowlers, and none of them are performing really. And it's and he said if you get rid of the 2 high safeties, you'll be able to bring household name receivers back.
But then Justin Jefferson had a 97-yard touchdown. Yeah, no. But
I mean, at that point, it's nothing about all the competition out. Like back in the day, you had to be like I feel like now, players like Devontae Smith that's on the Eagles, he's only like 100 maybe 110, 120, something like that. Like to be in the NFL before, you used to have to be like a beefy dude, even if you were at wide receiver, safety. You know what I'm saying? You had to be able to.
Devontae's pretty fucking huge, dude. That's a big guy.
I mean, I've seen guys toss him around like a rag doll. Because you got to think linebackers are starting at like 215, 220.
Not these ones.
No,
they're starting to slim down.
It's a different game, dude. It's a different game.
Everyone's starting to slim down.
That's because they just want them a little bit more agile, but
yeah, like Joey Porter Jr.'s
big ass running back.
Joey Porter Jr. sub 200. He's like 194. Most receivers weigh between 185 and 215.
Yeah, but I think Devontae Smith, he's like really on the low end of 100.
I don't think so, dude, at all.
He's one of the bigger wide receivers.
Yeah.
Like Garrett Wilson. He's a small guy, okay? But Devontae, that's a tank compared to the rest.
Let me see.
170
pounds.
6 foot 170.
6'1", 170?
6 foot 170, yeah.
Let's see.
It's a different game, man. It's a speed
CD.
game now.
2 hands, Gabe. 2 hands.
He is. Come on, man.
You never played the little car racing game?
6'2". What the hell is his weight? They don't have his weight on here.
George Pickens, 6'3", 201.
Big dudes.
Big dudes. That kid is such a problem, dude.
Scary.
He's got 2,000 yards already going into his 4th week of his 3rd season.
I'm not getting in front of him. Not me.
But then you got like the DK Metcalfs that are like linebackers who catch the ball.
CD Lamb, he's 6'2", 201.
Yeah. George Pickens is the same size, as an inch taller.
No, he has 31 pounds.
No, how much you say CD weighed?
201.
Yeah, it's exactly what he weighs.
Devontae Smith's.
No, I was talking about
170.
I was talking about George Pickens. Is also 201, 6'3", 201.
Yeah.
Most talented receiver in the game.
He gets tossed around a lot. He's just not as physical.
I mean, the Patriots won Super Bowls with Danny Amendola and Wes Welker.
Wes Welker is him. And I think we're close to the same size.
Wes Welker used to get smacked.
He just worked out.
He used to catch the balls up by the linebackers and get smacked. I watched Ryan
Sanders, my dog.
Oh, yeah, it was a good Steeler.
You got Deuce Vaughn, who's fucking 5'5", 176 pounds. He's shifty though.
Antonio Brown's a small guy too, sub 6 foot.
Yeah, he's like 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11", like 160, 170.
Yeah, but he kicks people in the face.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're saying there's a chance?
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of look like Deuce Vaughn, okay?
I look like everyone, dude.
In a Diddy way.
Douche Vaughn.
I ain't mad at that.
Anyways, let's get to the most important. The dollar bill, y'all. We got Birdie segment. My second favorite.
Johnny Football.
This week. What up, everybody? I got a little parlay going this week. Nothing too crazy. I just couldn't find something that paid out well. So it's for $100 wager. You win a little over $1,300. I got the Cowboys beating the Giants by at least 5 points. I got the Jets beating the Browns by at least 7.5. I got the Rams not winning.
Wait, no, the Jets are playing the Broncos.
That's what I meant to say. Sorry, Broncos. Yeah, Broncos by 7.5. Jets are going to beat them by at least 7.5. And then I picked the Rams at +3, which means the Rams either have to not lose by more than 3 points or win the game. So if the Bears win by less than 3 points, the Rams take the bet. And then I have Patrick Mahomes with over a touchdown and a half. Like I said, $100 pays $13.62. $13.62. And then there's a little side bet thing going on. If Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott both throw for, I think it's like 275 each, plus 300.
Yeah, but that's very unlikely. I don't see Daniel Jones doing that.
So whatever dollar you put down, you win 300 of those things. So that's the parlay. That's this week's, bookie takes.
Except he forgot to tell you that the Broncos are going to beat the Jets. Switch the bets around, dude. Switch your parlays. Everyone put 100 on mine. Everything he said, but the Broncos are going to win. Let's go make some money.
You think the Broncos are going to beat the Jets?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, the Aaron Rodgers throws 400 yards, 5 touchdowns?
Hell no. So I said before, we've been pretty all right against the all-time greats. Thomas Edward guy, he struggled against Denver. Aaron Rodgers hasn't done nothing crazy. We keep the greats on lockdown over here.
I don't know about that, bro.
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. You're right. I was about to say, because the Giants and the Jets are both at home, but the Giants play tonight and the Jets play Sunday.
Yeah.
I was getting ahead of myself. That's on me.
It was thought about already, dude. We appreciate it.
No, it wasn't.
You
did. You almost thought the same thing.
Do they still play each other against in the preseason every year?
Probably. The Broncos played the same 3 teams for 10 years now. 15 years probably. So I don't imagine that has changed for anyone else.
Aaron Rodgers only thrown 1 interception against you guys. 3 games, 2-1. He's thrown 1 pick, 5 touchdowns for 720 yards.
See, not crazy.
You guys beat him in 2015.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess now for game of the week. I'm gonna put that on the Bills and the Ravens. Said it's game of the week.
What determines game of the week?
Most entertaining / most competitive.
Most entertaining, most competitive.
Meaning they score over 14 points and the win-loss deficit doesn't come out.
I think the Kansas City vs. Chargers game is going to be pretty good. I just wish Herbert was playing. Yeah, you're welcome, Kansas City.
Most competitive. Bills, Ravens makes sense. That's basic.
I mean, Washington and Arizona. That'll be a competitive game.
The Bengals, Panthers. The Red Rocket versus Joe Shiesty.
And Saints Falcons is going to be a good game too.
Is it?
Can only hope.
It's going to be a good game.
We'll see.
Rookie versus
Turkey.
Yeah, the Falcons have been playing all right. Saints coming off a loss.
I don't know. I think they get right back to business.
Saints, yeah. Saints gonna steamroll them.
5 touchdowns for Kamara.
Please.
Oh, 8K.
But they're all going to be on special teams.
Shit. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
I just want to take the time before we get up out of here. Hang, please shout out your social media so they know where to find you all week long.
I'm a ghost, dude. Psych. Look, Instagram, dead. Okay, I don't post there, dude. I'm scared. I'm a ghost. I don't want people to see me, even though they're seeing me now. But Twitch, we can get cooking on that, especially when Black Ops 6 comes out, man. Tangeray 14 / I didn't say slash / twitch.tv, man. Let's get the fucking 50 followers, please.
You can find Tang at pimpmyhole.com /
/
No, not this website.
No.
You can find him at the Diddy after party.
At the Diddy in the house.
I will be at the hearing
upstairs
in my suede suit.
Yeah, hey. The stain's still on it
from my Jerry curls. All oily in the back. Yeah.
Bird, social media, where can they find you?
I'll be on Instagram sometimes, at jbirdie96. Pull up.
I'll send you a meme here and there, but
yeah,
you can find them on our
me and Tang be exchanging memes.
Find them on 2K25, getting buckets.
Not as many as I send AD, but
Speaking of 2K, my humor.
Speaking of 2K, I got to talk to you about that after this game.
Sounds good, man. You can find me on the gram.
All right, that's on the show. All right, thank you for coming.
Mr. _Roman__. You can find me on Twitch. XX Roman 2, the number 2, Raw XX. Okay, getting back streaming as much as I can, guys. Follow me on YouTube.
He's got a little
XX Roman 2 Raw XX. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 100 subs, please. Yeah, man. It's been another week. Shout out to our producer. He's my favorite guy in the whole entire world. Man, with the plan. Producer, show some face, dude.
He doesn't have his headband on, dude. He's not going to do it.
He's probably playing 2K right now. He doesn't even have
it. Oh, shit.
He said, where's my bird?
It's been another week.
John
that
Jones.
Is Tangeray.
No, it's not.
That is Jay Birdie.
No, you're wrong again.
I'm R2R. You've been sidelined. Get inside of here.